welcome back. Anything's possible. Some good OJ up in here. Delicious. Now, quickly, before you click off onto something else, this might be an opportunity for you to hear what it is, communicative wise, that the source is trying to tell you. Now, when I used to see videos and stuff that would say, oh, what the universe is trying to convince you of or tell you about and blah, 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 I had this stigma about it saying, you know what? If the universe wants to connect with me, it's going to talk to me directly. And then slowly realized that that was a form of the direct communication. Was that coming from another person out of someone's mouth into my ears, right? Felt by my soul that said, hey, even though this is coming from a person, it's still me. It's still the source, right? That's speaking through this individual to you. Because maybe source has been trying to tell you the same thing for 4 years through different signs, numbers, symbols, and experiences that you just haven't understood yet. And that happened to me many times. It probably is happening now, right? But it happens to all of us and to the best of us. So I said, you know what? I understand what it feels like to have someone who you don't know tell you that good things are coming to you. I know what it feels like. I've been going through that for 5, 6 plus years. I'm like, who are you? How do you know what the source that created us is trying to communicate to me? How would you know that? You're not me. You know nothing about me. And it's because the source is all omnipresent. It's everywhere all at once, all the time. Just because you can't see it, just because I can't see it, doesn't mean it isn't there. Doesn't mean it's not communicating with other people, through other people, to me. Right? You ever have someone say to you something you've been thinking? You're like, did I say that out loud for you to say it like back to me? How did you know I was just thinking that? That ever happened to you? Yeah, I know it has. And that's the presence of the source I'm talking about. So I'm someone you may or may not know. One thing I do know is I know nothing about you in the way that I'm about to speak to you. But something is creating a space for me to do this. So I'm going to take the inspired action and do it. Now, I guess it wants me to share this story with you too. When I was years ago going through what I just shared with you, like if I would open up YouTube and it said, oh, your prayers are being answered, I would either watch it or skip it, right? And when I'd watch it with this sense of like, what the fuck is this person talking? Oh shit. Oh, that's pretty accurate. All right, I see you. Okay, that did just kind of happen to me. I was thinking about that. All right. Shh. All right. Yeah, okay, but still could be a coincidence, right? Click off. Month goes by. Stop. It's just the rain. She's barking at the rain because it's making sounds. A month goes by. And then you're like, and I'm looking at the videos again. I'm seeing, oh, your wish is being granted, or like what you've prayed for is coming now, or something like that. I'd click it, I'd watch it, a little bit less skepticism. And I'd be like, well, these are some really interesting coincidences, man. Really interesting coincidences. So then I'm like, all right, I'll watch this. And if, this is what I'm thinking at the time, if belief turns into a knowingness, and then that knowingness turns into reality, then why don't I just believe that these people are in contact with the same source as me? Why don't I choose to believe that what they're sharing with me is so esoteric, I have no way of knowing like how tuned in, tapped in, and turned on they are until I actually listen with an open mind, right? So I started to kind of peel away the fact that I did not want to believe in what they were saying because of circumstances. They don't know me. I don't know them. They know nothing about my life. I know nothing about theirs. I don't know what God they're talking to. They don't know what God I talk to, right? All those things, I'm like, why don't I just choose to believe that it's the same source that's been communicating with me through numbers, signs, symbols, is now communicating to me through people and words. And I said, let's just listen. And I promise you, 6 years up till today, I still have those tiny skepticisms, guys. It still comes up. So 6 years later, here I am. 6+ years is probably more. I always give less time than it actually has been, right? But 6+ years later, here I am, enjoying the fruits of choosing that belief. So don't think I don't know where you're coming from when you start to hear these weird things. Like, how would someone who knows nothing about me know that what I've been asking for is coming to fruition? Whether it happened for them or not is irrelevant. Whether they've seen it happen for other people or not, irrelevant. The only relevance is the connection, the connectivity that the individual has to the source. And in this case, I am that person with said connectivity to the source who is being spoken through like a channel. You've tuned into a certain channel. I've tuned into a certain channel. Our channels are on the same wavelength. That's why when I open my mouth and say these things to you, you either get it or you don't. When we're on the same wavelength, you get it. So you have amazing gifts that you could not have asked for. They're given gifts from your birth, from before birth. You have gifts that are intended for you to live the life of your dreams. Did I say the life of someone else's dream? I said the life of your dreams. Your destiny, your fate. The gifts are already within you. Are some more active than others? Yes. Are some not active and lie dormant currently? Yes. Can they all be activated and in operation at one time? Of course. That's what I would say is having reached the pinnacle of oneself, is activating and using all one's gifts in one state of being, one state of mind that is conformed to nothing but itself. So the gifts you were given at the beginning of your time, before the beginning of your time here in this 3D world, which you're not of, right? You're not made of this world. Your body is, your brain is, but not you. We got to get back to the place of knowing what our actual dreams are. What is the best, most fulfilled life that you can imagine having right in this exact moment? It should bring a smile to your face. It should make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. It should peel away any doubts and restrictions and fears that you might have about life. It should make your heart skip a freaking beat. Woo! It should invigorate you. It should excite you. Can you feel the difference in my energy just from like imagining my dream life, baby? What? Are you kidding me? You think this is a carrot being dangled in front of you that you'll never fucking get to? No. Was your husband a carrot dangled in front of you that you never got? No, you're married to your hubby or your wife. Or you got your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Was your living space something that was just dangled in front of you that you never got? No, you got it. Was your job something that was just dangled in front of you that you didn't get? No. And if it wasn't that job you thought you wanted, it's a better one, is it not? Usually, the things we can imagine having that we desire so much, they're not just dangling the carrot in front of your face. Like, it's real. It's really gonna happen. It is. The clearer you can make that vision, colors, like all the tones of reality, the colors, the depth, the dimension, the smells, the air, the laughter. If you imagine like touching your child's skin, what does the skin feel like in your imagination? Like if you could, the more you can bring in those tones of reality, the faster it happens. And it's practicing. It's a practice to feel good often and always. Feeling good, again, does not mean I'm just cheery laughing, ha 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 ha. No, feeling good is just like, yo, I'm good. I'm loving life. Life is meant to be enjoyed. I'm exhilarated just sitting here in one place. Like, I just breathed in air. I just laughed. I just moved my hands. Like, all of this shit is exciting. So I know what it feels like to have someone say good things are coming for you who knows nothing about you. It is because I understand both sides. You have like a lot of good stuff. You really have so much good shit happening, but I can feel your resistance. As I feel the goodness coming in, I feel the resistance like stopping it at the same time. I can feel both. I tapped into the energy of whoever's watching this video. So I can, even though you're not watching it as I'm making this fucking video, it is timeless. Even if you're watching it in 3, 4, 10 years from now, 30 years from now, it's the same message. Release that resistance, because there's so much. Like, you're about to be thrown for a fucking whirlwind for something that you have no idea what's going to be coming next. You have no idea what's going to be happening next, but you got to be okay with that. And this is the way to get started. It's just to know that the good things are coming. Like when you know something good, when you have a doctor's appointment, are you worried about the doctor's appointment? No. You're like, my appointment's on Tuesday at 9:30. It's gonna happen. Just knowing that these good things are on their way to you releases some of that resistance. I just felt it happen, actually. So good job. Good job releasing that resistance. It is worth it 10,000 times over. And there's a lot more I can talk about on this subject. There's so much. What I'm working on right now in this particular moment is keeping it all in the same bubble, like in the same little category here, because it's expansive. But so are you. You can handle anything. You can handle everything. You really can. All the good you can handle. We've been just so used to handling bad that when we get good, we fumble that shit. We're like, it's too good. I'm so used to that. I'm so used to the bad over there. You fumble that good. Don't fumble that shit. It's yours. Grab it, hold it, protect it, and love it. The more you show it love, the more it grows. Come here. This little baby. Oh, you heavy mama. So I'll take this as the signifying end of our video. You good? You better? Okay. You see how dense she is? All right, there we go. Is that comfy? Yeah. She said, all right, that's it, yo. I'm trying to play fetch. You guys got my mom hostage. And it's almost dinner time. So I want to play. I want to eat dinner. And then just remember, you are amazing. You can do whatever you want to do. And mind does matter, baby. Keep on this journey. Keep on your path. It's yours for a reason. Only you can fulfill your dreams. Make them happen so we can all, be invited to your party. All right, baby, let's make it happen. I love you guys so much. So much love, so much joy. And I just thank you again for being here, for being you, and for coming back to yourself, because we need as many people doing this as possible. I am not making these videos for my ego, okay? This video is so we can raise the vibration of the planet and eliminate anything that cannot raise itself up to the vibration that we set, the standard we set. Joy, happiness, love, fulfillment, excitement, health, wealth, success, achievement, everything good. Love, tenderness, like all that shit. That's what we're creating. Okay? So we can eliminate anything that doesn't vibrate on that level, baby. So no, this is not for my fucking ego. This is for you to raise your vibe, you to tell the next person to raise their vibe, them to tell the next person to raise their vibe. Then, you see that? Domino effect. Let's go out and be great today. Mind is matter. Direct sunlight. This has been Makaija, and I'll see you guys on the next video.